Hey, I'm in Coventry in Henderson, Nevada. Got a 4-bedroom house behind me. It's great. It's got a Casita downstairs, totally exclusive from the rest of the house, out back. Can't wait to show it to you. Let's flip the camera out and take a look. And now before we do, we're actually gonna do a little side quest here. So Coventry, great little neighborhood here. By little, I mean the community's got close to 1,300 homes and its own park. So we're just a few homes away. Figured let's just jump in there. I've done a few tours of this community and called out the park, and we're close enough here that we just may as well take a look. So what we're looking at for the house today, $610,000 list price, 4 bedrooms, 3 upstairs, 1 downstairs, separate casita, 1,804 square feet, 6,534 square foot lot size. And like I mentioned, besides the 2-car garage, the unique value proposition here is the Casita. So the Casita has its own separate air conditioning unit, and it looks like the garage has one too. So counted 4 units. So here we are at the bottom. I'm not going to walk up the street. Hopefully we can get a good enough shot here. But you know, it's like a little trough or valley between 2 hills here. And this is a much less of a shot than I thought I'd get for you here. But hey, it is what it is. So it goes all the way up to the top of that street. Think all down here. There's some basketball courts. There's a small little frisbee golf setup. So great little space. My understanding is every quarter or so the community does events. I know they do a Christmas Santa thing for sure. So where's Coventry? Coventry is in Henderson. It's in the southwest. It's up the hill a little ways in the southwest. So it's just below the Anthem area, and it's just above Green Valley. So that's kind of where Coventry is nestled in. Great location, just a few minute drive to a lot of shopping, you know, all your big box stores. Probably about a 25-minute drive if you were going to the airport, and equidistant, maybe 25 to 30 if you're getting all the way down to the strip. So let's get into the house. Big driveway, a little covered space here too, which is nice. So you have the 2-car garage. However, you do have some additional space here to store cars, especially if storing a car inside is not completely necessary to you. You could leverage that space for something else. So you got the flooring all done here. It's that tile flooring. You got your front bathroom, stairs, and you know I like to get straight into the main area when I walk in. So here's the kitchen. Galley style with the peninsula. You have your stainless steel appliances, deep farm sink here, plenty of space for RO. Looks like there might have been a filter, something going on down there. That is your air gap thing for your dishwasher. Here's your oven. What's the year on this? Yeah, 2000. So I think a lot of Coventry was 99, 2000, 2001. And we are not vented out, which means the air's most likely coming back out. Make sure you get those things cleaned. And we do have that nicer dovetail, soft close on the cabinets. Nice finishes on this house with the tile flooring that looks like wood is an upgrade. You know, the quartz countertops and the cabinetry. This is just not circa 2000. So they have updated the house, you know, since its inception. Here's the rest. At a glance, I'd say this is probably going to be your dining room with the 4 lights kind of squared down. Off the kitchen, you do have your breakfast bar there. And a long one at that. Probably get a good 6 chairs up in there. And this should be your living room. So nice open space here for that living room, kitchen kind of feel here. Gosh, there's so many different directions to go. This is a fun house. You got your garage back here. You got the casita in the back. We're right next to here. So you got laundry downstairs. You got your garage, 2-car garage, insulated paneling. You got this hefty filter system. And then these nice workbenches in the back, storage up top. Then you got that split there, so you do have some temperature control in here. Don't see any kind of car charging or anything in here. And big water filter, or water heater rather. So that's your garage. Feels a little different than the typical house because we do have that entrance right here, that whole covered entrance area. So the garage is kind of set far back. All right, well, while we're doing the back, let's hit the casita, let's hit the backyard, and then we'll come back and hit the rest of the house. So back of the house, we're facing north. Where we are, we're facing north. North, maybe a little northwest. Down here, you do have your 2 units. My guess is upstairs, downstairs. So you do have some shade here. You got mature trees in the back with some drought-tolerant plants. You know, my favorite, the river rock, because that's what you do in the desert when you don't have water. You just make a river with the rocks. So some just stepping stones here. I'm wearing socks. I'm not going to go walk all on those rocks here. About behind here is Reunion. Then you get this big park on the other side of this wall, and the middle school and the elementary school, just both within a 1/10 of a mile or 2/10 of a mile. Back here also, I want to point out another I think it's called the condenser. That's going to be for the casita here. And nice upstairs patio space off the primary bedroom also. So here's our casita. Separate from the house completely is your 4th bedroom. It's downstairs, has its own bathroom, ensuite bathroom, and closet. So it's not big enough for like a kitchenette. It's not like you're doing something to rent something out back here with a kitchen, but you do have the room. Pretty standard builder grade bathtub, sink. Gets the job done. I've seen this space used as office space, guest room, kids room, flex space. Sometimes it's an office / guest room. So definitely versatile. Throw a pool back here, 100% a pool-sized backyard. Convert that to like the trifecta, the office, the guest room, and the pool house. Having a shower out there is pretty convenient. So let's head back in. I always want to remind you, I am a real estate agent here in Las Vegas. I'm a real estate agent in Henderson, Nevada. Shoot me a text or a call if you want to get a private showing. Love for you to check this bad boy out, and we can certainly check out other stuff as well. It's your pantry. I'm not sure if I opened that up while I was over here. Working our way back up towards the front. Got a big, deep storage space all the way back under the stairs. Just back out of here. Gray color on the walls, same thing. Homes were pretty much painted brown in the 2000s. You know, they've touched the paint up at some point in the career of this home. So there's a front living room. You can make this more of a den if you wanted. Then of course it would be separate from the kitchen. But you get that formal space. The downstairs half bath here. Pedestal, sink. I don't think there was no storage on the side here. Well, let's head on upstairs. It's like a medium pile carpeting. It's a gray and white speckle. To the left, we've got our 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and then to the right, top of the landing is our primary. Let's start with here. Looking at my sheet, primary is listed as 15 by 14. Great to be back. I've been away from filming this summer, so just absolutely thrilled to be back in the houses with all y'all, getting to show you the inventory of the Las Vegas Valley. So I'm a big fan of Coventry, great community for its location. I feel like it does have a good valuation on the homes, bang for your buck in the Henderson area. So down here is where maybe you can kind of see a field through here. That's definitely see a lot of dogs and stuff out there in those fields down below. There's sports. There's a hockey rink up there, and just a bunch of park activities, basketball, a couple baseball diamonds as well, and then a great entrance all back in here are the mountains. So you have an entrance through that park into the mountains. You can take a hike or you can mountain bike the whole, I think it's a 14-mile trail all the way over to Old Henderson. So you got the double sink in the primary. This seems more builder grade original versus the upgraded kitchen countertops. Decent size primary. You see you have some nice flexibility on these. And they have a little sneaky storage around the corner. There's your furnace access and through the primary. And a nice view from the bathroom here. Peekaboo of the city. The strip is where we are. The strip is kind of straight back through there to the right a little. I think it's to the right. No, I actually think it's straight, just straight from here. That's where your strip is. All right, let's cruise on over to the rest of the upstairs. Bedroom number 2 or 3. It's got the triple door closet space. This one's listed as probably either 11 by 10 or 11 by 10 is what this is looking like. Both these up here. And the 4th bedroom. So it's August. We've seen interest rates kind of stalling out. So I am still seeing a consistent 6.5-ish to 7 range for buyers as we're coming under contract. And I think some of that, this is the upstairs bathroom, just one single sink for these last 2 bedrooms and a builder grade standard bath shower system. But back to the interest rates and the market, we have seen the market kind of slow down in the last month and a half, 2 months, more so than the rest of the spring, where the spring kind of stalled. We had a little bit of a pullback. August was slow. Average median sales price dropped, I want to say about 1%. So we'll see where we're going. Priced at $610 here. I'll definitely track this one for you guys. So let's do a recap what we're looking at. We're up in Coventry. We got a 4-bedroom house, 3 upstairs, 1 downstairs. That 1 downstairs was a separate casita, 1,804 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Nice size, 6,500 square foot lot. Absolute pleasure having you on the tour. As always, I'm a real estate agent. You give me a call or shoot me a text if you got any questions. Love to help you list your house, help you buy a house, all the things. And oh my, shout out to the listing agent. Paige Avery with Simply Vegas shout out to you. Thanks, Paige, for letting me get in here and feature this house for all y'all today. All right, I will see you on the next.